Hello, this is Martin Hayes at Concepts in Production, bringing you today's tips and tricks video. We're going to be looking at how to create a custom weldment profile. So starting out, we're in a new part here, and we want to create a new sketch. And for my profile, I'm going to make a solid square. Let's make it 2 inches by 2 inches. And you can use whatever shape you need to. And the things to know are important in a weldment profile. The location of the origin is going to serve as your default pierce point. So wherever you want to typically run your profiles from, you want your origin to be there. Corners and endpoints and other points on the sketch will serve as alternative pierce points, and so we can place one there with a point tool. You can use a center line, and say if we want something like that, if we wanted to use center lines instead, those endpoints can be used as pierce points. And for symmetry's sake, we can put another point here on the top. So we've got each of these midpoint pierce points can be used. The origin will be the default pierce point, and we've also got the corners. Just make sure that anywhere you might use as a pierce point is located on your profile. We'll exit the sketch, and as you see, we already have this sketch selected. So before you save it, you want to make sure your sketch is selected and go to Save As. We want to change Part under Type to Library Feature Part, and that's going to send us to the design library. That's not where we want to put them. We actually want to put them in Program Files, SolidWorks Corp, SolidWorks, so whichever version you're using right now, whichever folder you're using, under Language, English, Weldment Profiles. And every weldment profile has 3 aspects. It has a standard, a type, and a size when they're selected. The first folder here is going to indicate the standard, and I'm going to call that Concepts and Productions Profiles. And the subfolder here is going to indicate the type, and so I'll put this in a folder with all my square profiles. And then the part goes in that folder there. The file name is actually going to indicate the size, and so we want this to be my 2-inch square profile. And now that we've got it saved, we can go ahead and close out of it. Here I've got a weldment part with some structural members in it, and you can see if I go into my Edit My Structural Members, under Standards, I've got a new standard called Concepts in Production Profiles. Under the square type and the 2 inches, I've got my custom 2-inch square profile. Now if you don't want to use that folder for your weldment profiles, you can go to Tools, Options, and under File Locations, you can tell it under Weldment Profiles, you can add a folder there or replace the existing current folder, so SolidWorks knows where to look for those weldment profiles. That's creating custom weldment profiles. You got to know how to create the profile, how to save it, and where to save it. So that's it for today. If you have any comments, give us some feedback. Thanks for watching. Bye.